Top 10 major accidents in Australia. Australia has seen its fair share of tragic accidents over the years, ranging from natural disasters to man-made catastrophes. These accidents have left a lasting impact on the nation, both in terms of lives lost and lessons learned. In this video, we will delve into the top 10 major accidents in Australia that have shocked the nation and the world. From rail disasters to bushfires, each event has left a mark on the country's history. Let's explore some of the most alarming accidents in Australia. 1. The Grandville train disaster, Australia's deadliest rail tragedy. On a fateful morning in January 1977, the tranquility of Grandville, a suburb in Sydney, was shattered when a commuter train derailed, causing one of the most heart-wrenching accidents in Australian history. This disaster claimed 83 lives and inflicted injuries on more than 200 individuals. At the heart of the tragedy was a defective rail track, which led to the derailment and subsequent collision with a bridge. This catastrophic event underscored the critical necessity for diligent infrastructure maintenance and the rigorous inspection of rail systems to protect passengers. The Grandville train disaster remains a pivotal moment in Australia's transportation history, emphasizing the imperative of prioritizing safety in public transit systems. 2. Cyclone Tracy, nature's fury unleashed on Darwin. On December 24, 1974, Darwin faced the full brunt of Cyclone Tracy, one of the most devastating natural disasters in Australian history. With winds surpassing 200 km/h, the cyclone decimated the city, obliterating homes and infrastructure, leaving thousands homeless, and tragically taking the lives of 71 people. The destruction was so extensive that it necessitated a massive rebuild of Darwin, incorporating more stringent building codes designed to withstand such ferocious storms. This event marked a turning point in how Australia approaches disaster preparedness and urban planning, ensuring cities are better equipped to face the challenges posed by nature's extreme forces. 3. The Newcastle Earthquake, a shock to the nation. The Newcastle earthquake struck with unexpected ferocity on December 28, 1989, jolting the city of Newcastle, New South Wales, with a magnitude of 5.6. The seismic event inflicted widespread destruction, causing buildings to crumble, roads to fracture, and tragically resulted in the loss of 13 lives. This calamity brought to light the urgent necessity for stringent building codes and the implementation of comprehensive earthquake preparedness initiatives. In response, authorities enacted measures aimed at enhancing structural resilience and improving emergency response protocols, striving to safeguard communities against the unpredictable menace of future earthquakes. 4. The Black Saturday bushfires, a fiery catastrophe. On February 7, 2009, Victoria was engulfed by a series of devastating bushfires, marking one of the most tragic days in Australian history. Known as the Black Saturday bushfires, this event resulted in the loss of 173 lives and led to the destruction of over 2,000 homes, leaving entire communities in ruins. The fires covered an expanse of land that stretched into the millions of acres, an area so vast that it could be seen from space. The severity of the disaster prompted a nationwide reflection on bushfire management and emergency protocols. In the aftermath, significant changes were implemented to enhance early warning systems, community education on fire safety, and the overall approach to bushfire preparedness and response, aiming to mitigate the impact of such calamities in the future. 5. The Tasman Bridge collapse, an infrastructure failure. The night of January 5, 1975, turned tragic when the Tasman Bridge in Hobart, Tasmania, witnessed a harrowing incident. A bulk ore carrier veered off its course and struck the bridge's pylons, causing a significant portion of the structure to collapse into the water below. This disaster not only resulted in the loss of 12 lives, but also severed a crucial transportation link, deeply affecting the region's connectivity and economy. The event served as a wake-up call regarding the essential need for rigorous inspection and maintenance of significant infrastructural elements. Following this calamity, Australia saw a nationwide push towards strengthening bridge safety regulations, ensuring such a failure would not recur. 6. The West Gate Bridge collapse, lessons in engineering. On October 15, 1970, the construction of Melbourne's West Gate Bridge took a tragic turn when a portion of the structure catastrophically failed, plummeting into the waters below. This horrifying incident led to the loss of 35 construction workers, making it a profoundly somber chapter in Australia's engineering history. Investigations into the collapse revealed critical oversights in design and construction practices, highlighting the urgent need for more rigorous safety protocols and quality checks in the engineering sector. As a direct consequence of this event, significant reforms were introduced to improve oversight and enhance the structural integrity of large-scale projects. 7. The Ash Wednesday bushfires, flames across states. The cataclysm known as the Ash Wednesday bushfires engulfed South Australia and Victoria on February 16, 1983, becoming one of the most horrific bushfire events in Australian history. These fires ravaged communities, leaving a wake of destruction that spanned over 2,000 square kilometers. The intensity of the flames and the rapid spread resulted in the tragic loss of 75 lives and the decimation of thousands of homes. The aftermath of this disaster prompted a critical examination of bushfire management techniques and the effectiveness of emergency services during times of crisis. Improvements were sought in areas such as fire prevention methods, the synchronization of emergency responses, and the enhancement of public awareness programs. These initiatives aimed at forging a more resilient Australia, capable of withstanding the ferocity of bushfires and ensuring the safety of its communities in the face of such daunting natural threats. 8. The Queensland floods, a deluge of destruction. The latter part of 2010 and the beginning of 2011 witnessed unprecedented flooding in Queensland, transforming streets into rivers and homes into islands. The deluge, one of the most severe in Australian history, was prompted by weeks of relentless rain that caused rivers to breach their banks and dams to overflow, affecting an area as large as Germany and France combined. The human toll was grievous, with 38 individuals losing their lives amidst the chaos, many during desperate attempts at evacuation or rescue operations. Beyond the tragic loss of life, the economic impact was staggering, with damages estimated in the billions, crippling businesses and infrastructure. This calamity underscored the pressing necessity for robust flood management systems and underscored the critical importance of comprehensive emergency planning and community awareness. It catalyzed a nationwide effort to improve flood prediction technology, enhance resilience in building practices, and refine disaster response strategies, aiming to arm communities against the ravages of future floods. 9. The Esperance fires, battling blazes on the coast. In the sweltering heat of November 2015, Esperance, a coastal town in Western Australia, faced a devastating bushfire crisis. Fueled by unusually hot and dry conditions, the fires rapidly spread across the region, overwhelming local firefighting efforts. This disaster took a tragic toll, claiming 4 lives, including local farmers and international backpackers working in the area. The inferno laid waste to homes and vast stretches of agricultural land, underscoring the vulnerability of remote communities to the unpredictable fury of wildfires. The aftermath of the Esperance fires brought about a concerted push towards enhancing wildfire management strategies. This involved bolstering early detection systems, refining evacuation protocols, and strengthening community engagement and education on fire safety measures. 10. The Thredbo landslide, a tragedy in the snow. On the cold evening of July 30, 1997, a devastating landslide tore through the popular ski resort town of Thredbo, New South Wales. This calamity swiftly engulfed 2 ski lodges beneath tons of mud and debris, leading to the heart-wrenching loss of 18 individuals. The suddenness of the landslide left the community and the nation in shock, igniting a nationwide conversation on the safety of alpine resort developments. In the wake of this tragedy, a comprehensive investigation was launched to understand the underlying causes and to reassess the safety measures in place for such vulnerable regions. This led to a significant overhaul of regulations concerning land use, construction practices in susceptible areas, and the implementation of more thorough slope stability evaluations to avert future disasters. The Thredbo landslide not only marked one of the darkest moments in Australia's history of natural disasters, but also became a catalyst for change, ensuring that the safety of residents and visitors in mountainous terrains is never compromised again.